Good morning, guys. So we are back into high days. So we are now peaking for the weekend. We obviously have quite a busy weekend. I've got two bros on Saturday and PCA on Sunday. It's currently 2 a.m. and as you can see, I've already prepped all my meals. So that's how early I was up today. I was fucked yesterday and Martin ran me very low. So I went to bed at like 8 p.m. So I got 4 hours sleep till 12 and then I was wide awake. So I've been for a walk, I've done my meals, I've watched a bit of TV, done a bit of YouTube, done a few check-ins, and I'm waiting around now till 4 a.m. to meet Henry for a coffee to do our usual morning digestion walk, catch up, coffee, posing before meal one. So today it gets more fun, the part of peaking that I enjoy, so food. So most meals are prepped. Meal one and six aren't prepped because I like them fresh. I'm going to film meal one to show you how I do it because I bake my cream of rice and it comes out like a cake. It's class. But all of the meals are prepped, so I'm going to walk you through what we have today. So meal one, I'm going to show you soon, is obviously creamy rice, jam, peanut butter, whey and blueberries. And then it moves on to pretty much 3 meals which are the exact same. So we do 100 grams of chicken, which I just put literally a baby portion of med veg in, if you can see that. So they're all the same. And as you can see, the chicken amount is absolutely poxy, but it's still hitting 250 a day. But at this moment in time, protein isn't important, filling the muscle is important. So 2 of those are coming with me. One stays at home because I'll be home later to eat that. And then we have the carbohydrates which go alongside that meal. So we have jasmine rice with salt and a bit of salted caramel flavour drops. Then on top we have 20 grams of nut butter and 10 grams of honey. So sweet rice, really, really sort of dense, filling. Well, it's not actually that filling, but it feels quite stodgy and I like the stodge. So we have 3 of them today, so there's 2 of them going in. Only thing I haven't put on them is cinnamon, so I need to make sure I do that before I package them away, because I'll get to the gym and I'll be like, fuck, I didn't put any cinnamon on my rice. And if you like rice and peanut butter and honey, cinnamon just finishes the job. Also, good thing to know about cinnamon, it's a great GDA, so helps glucose be shuttled into muscle tissue, helps it be utilised. So realistically, if you're eating the high carb meals, if we can, we should be adding cinnamon to those meals. It just helps digestion, everything else. I also, in my bag to take with me to work today, I have my Peak Max. I have my MHP Expel, which I've nearly run out of. So once that's done, I will just double my Peak Max servings. And then I have my GDA, which is actually I think it's Warrior Sports one. I've got JP's Ensure as well, but I just haven't used it. I haven't needed to be honest. So those meals stay at home. And then the other meals we have are post-workout. So 200 grams of cereal. Today we have 100 grams of marshmallow Mateys. And we have 100 grams of the caramel Cocoa Pop shells, which are absolutely fucking insane, by the way. So they're all going into my Wolf pack or Wolf bag, which is a really good purchase, by the way, guys. I think it cost me 60 quid. Prep purchase again. I use it on show day as well, when I'm backstage. I've obviously got my big suitcase which carries all my bits, but then I transfer my show day stuff which I need backstage into this. It's insulated. It's got a package at the top where I put all my utensils, or I've got my power bank in there as well. And then in the side pockets I've got my salt dispenser, which is handy. And then in the other side I put my condiments in there. So we're not doing any condiments now, we're on peak, so it'll be dry. But I've got obviously my nut butter because I've got bagels, so I need them. I have my jam. We've got skinny jam because I get double the amount of volume for it. So like if Martin's giving me 20 grams of normal jam, that works out to 40 grams of this. Just makes the meals a bit more moist, a bit easier. And then I've got a scoop of whey as well, which I need for my Rice Krispie / marshmallow matey meal and everything else. So everything goes in there, dead easy. Makes life really easy. And job is a good one. So that's my day sort of planned. Got to get through 10 litres of water. That's the end of my first 2 litres. And obviously it's only 2 AM, so I'm not fucking worried about chasing it. And yeah, so I might film a little bit of eating today. But I am actually going to try and remember to film a little bit of training. I've said this 3 times this week, and I've been that fucked. I haven't even been asked to get my phone out. I've just put my headphones in and cracked on. If you've been here like me before, you'll know what it's like. You just want to fucking get shit done. And then finally, like I said, we've got 3 bagels through the day. So I'll only be having 2 in work with me, and then I'll have 1 when I get home. I'll probably actually individually package these and leave 1 here again, just so I don't have a tendency of being like extra hungry and then decide to eat it. Because trust me, on prep, you think, oh, I'm still a bit hungry, I'll just eat this one now and then I'll just save for my last meal later. But it's always best to just kind of, if you don't need to take things, don't take them, because your appetite just runs away with you on prep. Dead easy to kind of like just fuck up, really. I find it dead easy to fuck up. I haven't yet, but I've found myself at certain points in prep trying to justify eating more. Being like, oh, you know, well, I've only meant to do 6,000 steps, I've done 10 today. So that easily equates to an extra 200 calories and shit like that. So meal prep packed, all done, we're all good to go. The only other things that's really in this bag, go in my front pocket, there's some good stuff in there. We have Halo, Superdrol, Niacin, which is good for a flush and pre-stage. And then what I will put in there actually, is now I'm thinking ahead, is a couple of servings of electrolytes. Even if I don't have them today or tomorrow, they'll definitely be needed on show day. And then I've got my crank pump because I'm in work, so I need to remember to take that with me. That can go in here as well, and that's on the last serving of that, so I'll just bin the tub once I've had it today, nice and easy. If I can fit it in, I might just get it in. So yeah, that's all my meals prepped. That's meals 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously, like I said, meal 1 and 6 are the same, and I will film that this morning when I get back from my morning routine. Right guys, so we are back and we are ready for meal 1. I didn't film prepping it because I prepped it before I went for my walk with Hen, but I've got it all here ready to go. So we've got 1.5 litres of fluid, I've got electrolytes in 750ml, I've got some Ribena, only very light Ribena, and then I've got 150 grams of blueberries. So again, blueberries are there with cinnamon on. They will help resynthesize the liver, because obviously fructose is one of the key things in fruit, and that's great for, you know, uptake of glucose in the liver. And then I have my carb meal with some protein, which is here. So that is 150 grams of creamy rice. So I'll give you a better close-up than that. Look at my beautiful face. And then, as you can see, 20 grams of almond butter, 15 grams of honey instead of jam, and 25 grams of whey. So I like to bake my creamy rice because it comes out like a cake, so just for density. I like it just microwaved as well, but if I've got time, I would always bake it. It just tastes so much better. The crispy top is insane. So yeah, I'm going to get into this, eat this, and I'm actually going to train my Henry today. So I'll see you at meal 2, pre-workout meal. Right guys, so we are on to meal number 2, one of my favourite meals, and I've left the fork in the kitchen, I haven't it here. So we have 100 grams of chicken, very little protein meal with a bit of veg. We have 125 grams of jasmine rice with 20 grams of nut butter. And then Martin gave me 2 Squares bars, but I don't like Squares bars at the moment if they give me a suggestion. Also 750 ml of water, which if you don't do this and you're on prep, do it. So for example, when you're tracking your water, set yourself a goal for the day. So I've got to get 10 litres in, I'm 4 litres in already. So dead easy. So I've changed it for bagels. So calorie for calorie. They just go down simple for me. They're straightforward. We have skinny jam on bagel thins, and then we have some almond butter on a bagel. So 1 bagel thin, 1 real bagel. Get this in, this is my pre-workout meal, and then we're going to go and train. Right guys, so we are in for some shoulders. So Henry and I decided this morning that we were going to train some shoulders together. Nice, easy sort of pump session. Nothing drastic, you know. I'm 2 days out, he's 3 days out, so we don't want any muscle damage. We both want to train tomorrow morning, so we'll be tickling shoulders again tomorrow anyway. So it is a case of just moving some food, getting some blood pumped into the muscle, and enjoying a bit of training. And from there we will, get through 3 or 4 shoulder movements, maybe 1 bicep, 1 tricep movement, because again, like I said, we'll end up just tickling them tomorrow again. So there's no need to go to failure here. We're going to hit everything again tomorrow. It is a case of just blood flow, getting a pump, seeing how that food is sitting, and seeing if the food is helping us fill out a little bit. So let's go. You doing it from yours, or you just going to go and
do it better?
Yeah. Meal 1 was nice. I had that before PT, and then meal 2 was chicken with veg. But then I had peanut butter on my jasmine rice.
Yeah.
But I put salted caramel flavour drops in it.
Ooh.
Fuck me.
Nice.
Insane.
Mix it through, or just like
You
on
mixed
top?
it through in the rice cooker when it was cooked.
Oh shit.
And then transferred it into my free dish.
Nice.
But just like it, a really milky taste, weird. Just like the rice starch.
Yeah. Okay.
So
It's like when you put olive oil in rice.
Yeah.
It tastes
and
like.
it went really stodgy.
Yeah.
Overly stodgy, so it was like a fucking cake. Really nice. Things you do on prep. And then you work out on the last week of prep.
Yeah.
Damn it, why didn't I do this 16 weeks ago? 2 weeks after prep though, you wouldn't want to look at it.
No.
Bring back trauma.
Yeah. Potatoes will be back in.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it low
What we haven't been
volume.
eating for a while. So guys, couple of warm-up sets. 7s, 10s. Probably just go straight 12s. 3 sets. Not trying to hold anything here. Just keep moving, keep blood flowing. Keeping a pump. Easy. And blue raz.
It's nice though, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind blue raz. It's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Right guys, so 3 sets, 10 to 15, nice solid, constant motion with them, no pausing at the top, don't mind a pause at the bottom, but we're not trying to cause any damage to those shoulders at all. Nice and flowy, that's why we're not going too heavy. Every rep should look the same in these type of sets. And when it starts getting hard, stop. Which is a weird concept if you like training.
You're so much better at doing that than me.
What's that?
You're so much better at doing that than me, and just stopping.
I get my number in my head, and then as soon as I feel that burn at the moment,
Yeah.
I'm like, nope. It's a different type of burn to an off season. It's like an ache. So guys, that's set 1. Not going to record the other 2 sets. We'll catch you on exercise 2. Right guys, so movement 2. Going to do some Atlantis shoulder press. Neutral grip, again, reduce any risk. Bring the grip, you're going to bring more risk in. We are 3 days out, so nice and easy power play, stronger position in neutral grip. And again, see how 2 plates feel. If it feels quite heavy, I'm sticking on 2 plates. Like I said, and I'll keep reiterating, we're doing a pump up session tomorrow. There will be some lats raises in there. There will be some chest press. There won't be any shoulder press because we'll do it today. But we'll still hit delts again tomorrow. We're not going to lose any tissue because we're not training properly this week. It's just about feel everything, and you'll see that in how I move it. It's like I want every rep to look the same. There's no power coming into it now. It's like I don't need explosive power. All I want to do is put as much blood into that shoulder tissue as possible. And that makes 2 plates feel like 3. Yeah. That's heavy enough. Ooh. I tell you what, it was fucking warm in here and I've got 4 layers on. But I have been up since midnight.
So like Luke said, we're not trying to...
Come a bit further down for your grip.
Yeah.
So you're pushing away, keep your shoulder nice and healthy.
Not trying to do anything drastic on here. Just trying to keep the load on the muscle. And like you said, not producing any power really.
Not at all.
Just literally going through the
We're
movement.
literally just going for a pump.
Yeah.
We're pumping up backstage.
Yeah.
That's what we're imitating. We don't want any leg coming into it, any lower back trying to help assist power or anything like that. It is literally everything through your delta.
And we're going to do some delt work tomorrow as well, so...
Yeah. So we can't be fried because it won't recover for Saturday, Sunday. Constant tension, as you can see, and every rep looks identical because the load isn't too bad. That'll do you. Pump.
Yeah.
You see how I just didn't go full lockout at the end? Still producing tension on the muscle, but not therefore shaking through it because that power isn't there to fully extend. Just pump the rest of the muscle through. And then guys, those of you watching this who come to Elite, if you really want to grow, this is what you do. Take the plates off. And magically you grow. So nice old school approach here, not something I'd normally do because it'll pump the muscle up but it won't get much stimulus. And you load this, you put on your shoulder and your elbow under strain, but all we're aiming to do here is pump up the delts. And a front raise is a lot less stressful than us doing another press. So we're literally doing 2 sets of press, finish the front delts off, literally just by blowing them up using a cable front raise. And as well, using a cable, we get that constant tension. Whereas a dumbbell, we're gonna get that drop off, we're gonna get it heaviest at the top. We're trying to restrict anything like that. So, nice and easy. Slightly lean forward, take more stress off the joints.
front raises for movement 3.
As soon as that shit gets hard, stop. Fucking hell. Go on. Last one. So 3 sets again. Flying through this, aren't we?
Yep.
Flying through. Might even bolt on a little bit of chest now. Get some blood in my chest. When you move quick like this little pump session, and you're doing little to no damage, little press, little fly, and do again. Because we kind of want to be training for around about 45 minutes to an hour. Just again, just get blood everywhere. Otherwise it's a little too short. It's not going to move. I got hard quick. Oof. Ooh. 2 more. Yep. So that is 3 shoulder movements, and that's all she wrote. So now we're going to move on to 1 chest press, 1 chest fly, 1 bicep, 1 tricep, and we should be fully pumped upper body, you know, anteriorly anyway. You know, the back's not going to be pumped, but no one sees a back when you're posing today. So again, like we said, absolutely flying through this. So we're going to bolt on some chest as well. Again, nothing too much. Again, we don't want to spend too much time here in the stretch, but that's why we use reduced load, so we're not going to cause any damage. I'm just going to focus on those fibres of the lower chest. A nice costal fly, good squeeze at the bottom. Little baby stretch, that's not really a stretch. That would be a stretch. So stopping short and just focusing on getting as much squeeze at the bottom of the movement as possible. Ooh. 1 more, and then we'll do 3. Bit heavier. Bit too nice, that, bit too light.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm training with Calvin, I was lifting it like that. So around 70 kilo on the stack. Normally both of us would be stacking this quite comfortably. So again, probably about 50-60% what we'd normally do. That's where we want to feel it. Little stretch. Shorten that arm across your chest.
So we're actually going to hit a bit of chest as well in the session. So 1 pec fly, 1 press, which we'll probably do the nitro, I think. But yeah, we're just going to hit two to 3 sets on here. Warm-ups are done, so we kind of go straight into working sets, if you want to call them working sets, but pump sets.
Thanks, bud. Always nice when someone doesn't walk across the camera. Awareness, we like awareness. Not that I expect people to, by the way. If you walked across, you walked across. I'm not going to see my arse, but be aware.
We're trying not to.
2022, Luke.
We're trying not to focus too much on load.
Off the mess.
And basically trying to just get as much mind to muscle connection as possible, and put all that load on the chest with these pec flies. Not overly stretching, not overly contracting. Just pushing blood into the muscle.
Right, guys, on to the last pushing movement. Well, got a tricep movement, but neutral again. I think that's just going to cause a little bit more damage because you can get deeper stretch. So keeping everything neutral today. But again, just flare those elbows slightly. You're always going to get chest if you flare your elbows. Squeeze. Baby stretch. Not too deep. That's what she said. Normally I'd warm up on this weight, but that feels heavy today. That just shows how fucked you are at the end of prep, and like when you're putting intent where it's meant to be, you don't need to always load it. So no top set back off, nothing like that. Same weight, same rep range, around 10 reps. And that's it, 2 sets, man. 1 tricep, 1 bicep. Easy. and that's 10. Start to feel that get tight at the end and a little bit sore. Again, I'm going to want to do a little bit of chest tomorrow morning. So stop short, blood's there, pump's there. That's enough, that's all she wrote. So today it's been more or less like 3 sets on most things. I'm going to do 3 sets on this. Tomorrow it'll be max 2. It's finals weekend, baby. Not wasting any energy. Round 1 done. On to round 2.
So supersetting tricep bicep here with rope pushdowns and an EZ bar curl. Just going back and forth between us. No rest periods, just tricep bicep. Taking them pretty close to failure, but not past the point. It's the point where it starts to hurt a bit.
Another big benefit of us training at this time today is that it's pretty much going to replicate the same time that we're going to be on show day. Not for me on Saturday because they've just fucked us around there, but PCA on Sunday. Likelihood is I'll be on around about 10:30, 11:15. Likelihood Henry will be on an hour later. So we will definitely get 2 meals in the morning. First thing, maybe even 3 meals, depends on what time we wake up. He'll be catching wake up, espresso, start eating on show day. And we did that for 2 bros, didn't we?
Yeah.
We literally went to McDonald's and had our breakfast there and I think we got 3 meals, 3? Or 2 big meals and
2 big
a
meals.
snack. So,
Yeah.
and we were competing dead early and
One of
both
5.
of us were full as a house. Yeah. So it's exactly what we want. So it is good training around your competing time. Because you see, when we could do a video in a minute and pictures, it's replicating the look that you're kind of going to take there. Obviously, we're not full yet and everything else, everything else that goes into it, but you're trying to replicate that process. If I've got a pump now, the likelihood is, if I do the exact same thing, with a little bit of water manipulation, I should get a pump there.
The body starts to adapt and know.
Yeah, when it's
Want
meant
to
to peak for a training session, peak for a show.
It's like when your body starts to heat up.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy. So that's kind of session wrapped up. Done in 50 minutes. So, and as you know, it moved quite quick. We filmed a lot of it, so you're going to see a lot of it. But it moved really quick. On, off, on, off. We'll go and do our check-in photos now. Right guys, so as you've seen, we've just trained. So we're sitting down for meal 3 now. We've got 200 grams of cereal. So we've got 100 grams of marshmallow mateys, I think, but not Lucky Charms, and 100 grams of cocoa shells. 1 scoop of whey, and they're straightforward. So you don't need to see what cereal looks like. I'm going to eat this, and I'll speak to you later. Right guys, I knew at some point I'd fuck this up. So meal 4 is going in. Exactly the same as meal 2. So it's a bagel, the rice, which I'm still eating, and the chicken. I just completely forgot to record because people talk to me in the gym. So I just forgot to take the camera out. So that's meal 4 going down. It is 2:30. 2 more meals to go. A massage this afternoon, and that's my high day. And energy is slowly coming back, which is nice. See you next meal. Good morning guys, so we are 1 day out from the British finals, well the first British finals, so I'm just going to wrap up this vlog and then it's going to be show day vlog again, obviously a show day weekend, so it's going to be a full weekend of vlogging before British finals. Could be the last one of this series, might be the second to last one, so the penultimate vlog, might be 1 or 2 more into next week. So food went back in yesterday, as you saw. I didn't record meals 5 and 6. I was pretty fucked. Tiredness is still very, very high, even though food's gone up. I feel a bit better this morning. I feel like I'll feel better as today goes on. My legs still feel a little bit heavy, which is very normal, because I've just been on them all the time for the last 29 weeks. But we're all in all in a good spot and ready to go. Woke up this morning 2.5 kilo up. So body weight is shifting. I'm full, I'm dry. So it'll probably be today another day of loading, maybe a little bit more conservative because I've got a full weekend of competing ahead. But yeah, meal 5 and 6 I didn't record, but they were the same as meal 1 and 2. So meal 5 was the same as meal 2 and meal 6 was the same as meal 1. Managed 5 hours sleep, which is always positive for me, instead of 2.5 yesterday. But yeah, been a good peak week. Had a lot of fun with Hen. We've kind of like tried to make it as nostalgic as possible and catch up every day, check-ins, coffee, appreciate these last moments because before we know it, they'll be gone. And so moving in to show weekend, having some fun. You know, my expectations at finals, I don't have any. I've really enjoyed my season. I just want to go and get on stage, do the best I can. Because my body is tired, man. Fuck, I'm exhausted. So this morning we're going to go to the gym, do a quick pump up session, 25 minutes, get some blood moving, and then it will literally be get the food in, get going, and be ready for the weekend. So 2 bros tomorrow. So we'll start recording the vlog for show day today, and then PCA Sunday. So a busy weekend. But yeah, that's wrapping up today. I hope you've enjoyed our training yesterday and my little run through. Any questions, please just drop them in the comments box or drop me a DM on Instagram. And we're good to go. So yeah, let's go with it. But other than that, thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch up with you again today on a new vlog, which will be out post-show on Sunday. Well, Monday. I'll probably do it Monday. Get it out straight away if I have the motivation, drive, lack of fatigue, all there to do it. If not, it'll be early next week. But thank you for all your support. This has been really fun. Really do think that I've cemented myself as a bodybuilder this year, and who knows what's next. I do want to fucking put on some more tissue and grow, but at the same time also I am ready for a breather. I am absolutely shattered, so I'm not going to take any time off training right now because I go to Thailand in 2 weeks. I will take my time off there. So I'll take the odd day off across the next couple of days, normal rest days. I'm not going to push training for intensity up in the gym, because I'll move straight into a health phase because of the amount of drugs I've been on for the amount of time. I'm going to have to drop my doses down. My body will respond anyway because of food intake. We do not need drugs and training to be pushed hard while joints, connective tissue and everything else are compromised. We just need to sort of like use food, your body's not used to having food for training. And naturally, over the next 2 weeks, that's going to pick up. So hopefully I go away to Thailand nice and fresh, eat there, run some TRT there, come back, and then after Christmas, it is fucking full send for a full off season. The goal kind of originally was to be in shape for Tom's stag do and wedding, because all the lads want to be ripped for that. But I can't even be asked. I'm not dieting for a wedding, for a stag do. I'm just in a whole good composition for him into next year and just be the biggest fucker on the beach. So yeah, we just continue the goals, continue with the mindset of being progressive in our training, being progressive in our physique development, and also that's going to help business. And right now, it's like I am getting more and more inquiries into people who want to put on muscle, men who want to put on muscle, and a few women as well who want a sort of proper gaining phase and things like that. So it's great. I've got a good team on board, which is really cool. So yeah, other than that, I will catch up with you later today, and I'll speak to you later.